y'all, so this is all the books I read in May. This video is a day late because if you guys noticed, I got my nails off. Have to let my actual nail heal for a little bit. Have stuff going on in the month that I couldn't have acrylics for. So I was busy yesterday, didn't have time to film. And on Wednesdays, I didn't feel right. Like I was out of it, so couldn't film that day either. But we're getting back into regular filming. So, first up is Heartbreak for Two by C.W. Farnsworth. I rated this 4 stars. What were their names? Teddy and I believe Sutton. They call each other these other nicknames because of a song. So basically they knew each other back in high school. She moved to town. I think they were juniors in high school when they met about. And so they met at a grocery store. He was dating someone else. Turns out that girl ends up becoming Sutton's stepsister later, but while they're in high school. And then Teddy does break up with that girl because he wants to be with Sutton. And the girl makes Sutton promise not to be with Teddy. And it's just this whole thing. And then she writes this song. She becomes this famous singer. And they end up together. But, like, she's so confusing. I'm just like, your stepsister is getting married. Like, we know that fact. And I'm just like, she's over him. Like, be happy. Like, who cares at that point? It was just so annoying because of that. Because, I don't know. If they were done, like, obviously, I would go for what I wanted if they were done. Especially if it's going to make both of you happy. Like, go for it. It just made no sense to me. And they just annoyed me. Souls and Sorrows was also 4 stars. This is by Sav R. Miller. This is the 5th book in the Monsters and Muses series. I love this series. I'm currently reading the last one. It's about Cash and Ariana. Ariana is the younger sister from the girl in the first book. I can't remember her name right now. So there's that. Ariana was a dancer. She's not anymore. She went through a lot of trauma. Like, a lot. It's so sad. To do with the mother. Can't stand the mother at all. Cash and her get married. She doesn't want to be married to him right away, but then they do fall in love, and they are very adorable. And Cash is the brother of the girl from the 3rd book. So there's that. So there's all these family dramas going on. But I loved that couple, and you see a little bit of Cal and Ariana's friendship in it, and I think it's adorable. Because I'm just like, yeah, this guy is your brother-in-law, basically, and he went through the same trauma you have gone through, and he's the only one that really knows besides Cash. And he's like the first one Cal's the first one she opens up to it about. Or is his name Kai? I'm going with Cal. I don't care anymore. And it's just so cute. And this was one of my favorites of the series, definitely. So there's that. Okay, next book, Even Exchange by Haley Dickert. 3 stars. This is the 3rd book in the, it's like CBU, but it stands for something. Crystal Bay University series. This is about Noah and Charlotte. This book was amazing, but the reason I got 3 stars was one part. So this is an accidental pregnancy book, but you originally think the baby is Noah's baby. It's not. It's her ex's, who is horrible. But, like, it annoyed me because Noah was going to step up and raise that baby anyways, even if it wasn't his biological child. Like, why couldn't we have just made it his biological child? It was just annoying. Like, I get it for, like, a little bit of the plot, but I feel like it could have still worked without it being the ex's child. And the ex didn't even want to be involved and wasn't. So, like, it doesn't even matter at that point. It's just really, it just irked me. And the mother, and Charlotte's mother in this book, horrible. Like, horrible. Not as bad as Ariana's mother, but this one's close second. Very close. The mother's very manipulative and horrible and wants Charlotte to get back with her ex, who's the father of the child, have them marry just for her political career. And I'm just like, your daughter doesn't love him. He's a jerk. He cheated on her. Yeah. But originally, her mom wanted him to break up with her. And you find out the mom did something to the grandma. I'm not going to get into that because that's a whole thing. And the mother ends up in jail. So happy about that fact. But yeah, it could have been a 4-star. There's just little bits that annoyed me. And Charlotte annoyed me sometimes too, because it was so obvious Noah was in love with her, and she thought he was just her friend. I'm just like, the dude's in love with you. It is so obvious. His friends know, basically. So there's that. But the book was amazing. I would recommend. I only read 3 books this month, so I gotta hurry up and up that because I gotta reach my goal. I'm nowhere near that goal, FYI. Yeah, so I gotta hurry that up. I would definitely recommend 2 out of the 3 books. Heartbreak for 2 is probably for some people. It wasn't really for me. I don't know why I rated it 4 stars, but I did when I read it, and now I'm thinking back on it. It's not really, but it's staying with that rating. The writing was good, and I think I've read other C.W. Farnsworth books, and I've liked them. I haven't loved them, but I liked them. I don't even know if I have anymore. I probably do. But I would recommend all of them to people, even if they're not my personal taste in books, because I prefer the books that have a lot of stuff going on. That is why I read the darker ones, because they have a lot more plot to them half the time. So there's that. And that is also part of the reason that I like the Boys of Tommen series. Love that series. It's not YA, but it is adult, but it's not like dark romance or anything. It is really good, but it has a lot of stuff going on, and I like that happening in a book. So I need there to be a lot of plot points happening, and that's when I tend to rate them higher, and that's why I read the darker ones, because they always have something going on. So there is that. That is the end of this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!